Myself, Professor B.N. Kalunkhe, Head Department of Zoology, RBNB College, Srirampur. Today I am going to discuss on wildlife management in India. That includes definition of wildlife. Importance of wildlife. Importance of wildlife and wildlife management practices or necessity of conservation of wildlife. These are the main three factors. Wildlife, its importance, conservation and management. India is a home of variety of wild animals and plants. India is rich in a wildlife. The wildlife that includes both flora and fauna, which are microorganisms. Flora, fauna and microorganisms which are living in their natural habitat. That means plants, variety of different species of plants, variety of different species of animals, and several microorganisms, bacteria, fungi, viruses, which are living in their natural habitat, is called as wildlife, or it may be defined as all non-cultivated plants and all non-domesticated animals. Similarly, several microorganisms which are living in their natural habitat that is home. And India is home of variety of flora and fauna, similarly microorganisms. The flora, then this means plants, and fauna, that means animals. In case of India, there are 4 biodiversity spots. First one is, for example, Eastern Himalaya. Second one, hotspot. These are called as biodiversity hotspots. First one, biodiversity hotspot is Eastern Himalaya. Second one, hotspot region is Western Ghats. Region which is found in Maharashtra. Western Ghat region which is found in Maharashtra, Goa, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu and Kerala. That is wide range of this region, hotspot region. Third one is, these are the two islands, Andaman Island and Nicobar Island. These are two islands. These four biodiversity hotspots are found in India. And in case of all over the world, there are about 26 biodiversity hotspots. And out of 26, 4 biodiversity hotspots are found in India. That is, India is a rich country as concerned with biodiversity. Biodiversity is nothing but diverse flora and fauna. Similarly, microorganisms, diverse, a variety or varied forms of wild plants, wild animals and microorganisms. And these wild plants, wild animals, microorganisms are abundantly found in such 4 different regions, which are called as biodiversity hotspots. There are large number of wild plants. Flora, that means plants, wild plants especially. And second one, fauna. That is animals, wild animals. And microorganisms, that is like bacteria, viruses, fungi, etc. The flora, that is wild plants, are rich in India. There are about more than 70,000 different wild plants which are found in the forest, grassland or desert. Different groups of plants or species, near about 77,000 different species of plants. They are found in such 4 biodiversity hotspots, that including forest region, grassland region or desert region. Similarly, very large number of animals, that is called as fauna, are found in India. For example, there are different species and groups of animals, wild animals. Wild animals, that is animals which are found in their or living in their natural habitat. In their natural habitat. For example, a river body, fishes, or they are found in seawater body. Fishes and all other organisms which are living in seawater body. Animals which are found in forest. Animals which are living in grassland ecosystem. And animals which are found in desert ecosystem. All these animals which are and plants which are living their natural habitat home or a living place. These plants are called as flora and animals are called as fauna. In case of animals, a large number of variety of animals are found in their natural habitat. For example, in case of birds, reptiles, mammals, amphibians, fishes, insects. These are a variety of different groups of animals. And again there are different species. There are again different species. In case of fishes, in case of amphibians, in case of birds, reptiles, mammals, insects. The population of, for example, in case of fishes, that is a different species of fishes which are living in their natural habitat, either in freshwater body or in a sea water body. There is a number of different species which is more than 2,000. 2,000 different species of fishes are found in seawater body or freshwater body like river. They are living in their natural home or habitat. About 2,000 different species of fishes are wild in nature. They are not domesticated. Similarly, there are several species of amphibians. Near about 300 different species of amphibians, for example. In case of birds, again more than 2,000 different species of birds are living in their natural habitat. There are more than 450 different species of reptiles. And in case of mammals, there are different species of mammals which are in about 500 different species. 500 different species of mammals. And in case of insects, there is a very vast number of insects. It is near about 50,000 to 70,000 different species of insects are found living in their natural habitat. They are found living in their natural habitat. These numbers are known species. Known species of fishes, known species of amphibians, known species of birds, reptiles, mammals, and insects. And all these species are very important. All these species of animals as well as plants, they are very important. To maintain their population is necessary. There is a necessity to maintain the population of all these different groups of animals. They are important for maintaining mainly balance of an ecosystem or balance of nature. They are useful to maintain balance of nature. That is called as ecological value or ecological balance. There are various uses. That is commonly called as importance of wildlife. For example, first one is ecological value. Second one is called as economic value. Economic value. Third one is called as investigatory value. Next one is called as recreation value. Cultural value, game value, or most important, for example, modern agricultural practices. The wildlife is most important in relation to ecological condition of nature, environment. That is uses of wild animals and wild plants. Economic value, earning source, earning of money. That is called as economic value. Investigation value, invention of new medicine, for example. Invention of new medicine, at first they are tested on wild animals, especially on monkeys and chimpanzees, before they are tested on the body of human being. Recreation value or tourism. It is another source like economic value. And last one is agricultural value. In case of ecological value, a variety of wild plants and animals which are living in forest grassland, desert, and aquatic body. They mainly help to maintain balance of an ecosystem. A variety of wild plants and wild animals, they mainly useful to maintain balance of nature, that is ecosystem. They are very important. In the nature, each and every organism, including from microorganisms and larger animals, plays a very important role in maintaining balance of an ecosystem. Human beings are mainly responsible for disturbing or destroying, not maintaining, but they are mainly responsible for destroying balance of a nature due to various human activities. But other than or except human beings, all organisms follows law of nature. They follows law of nature, and they are very important to maintain balance of the nature or an ecosystem. For example, in a food chain or in case of forest ecosystem or grassland ecosystem, in a food chain there are different trophic levels. As already discussed, producers, consumers, decomposers. For example, in case of forest, ecosystem or grassland ecosystem, the killing of carnivores, that is predatory animals, killing or hunting of carnivorous animals. For example, wolf, fox, tiger, lion, hyena, various wild animals, cheetah, panther, etc. These are predatory animals. When there is a decrease in population of predatory animals that kill and feed upon herbivores, when there is a decrease in number of carnivorous animals that result in increase of herbivorous animal, decrease in carnivores that results in increasing of herbivorous animals. Herbivorous animals are those animals which are feeding on vegetation, that is on a plant material. And when there is a increase in number of herbivorous animals, for example deer or wild animals, deers, for example, there are different species of deers. These herbivorous animals becomes responsible for depletion or reduction of For example, grass, a food material that results in depletion of food material, grass. And when there is a scarcity of food material in a forest ecosystem, when there is a shortage of food material, that is called as scarcity of food material. These herbivorous animals from their natural habitat, that is forest, they comes out from forest region and they enters in nearby villages, that is in the field of farmers, and that attack on a variety of agricultural crops. They cause damage to crops, that is loss to farmers. It is due to disturbance in maintaining ecological balance. It is one example of ecological balance, and that one is called as ecological value. Maintenance of every organisms in a food chain to maintain balance of nature. It is one of the example of maintaining balance of nature. There are a variety of organisms, yes, that is wild animals. For example, in case of mammals, the total number of different species of mammals, that is wildlife animals, mammals, is near about 500 different species. That includes different groups or species of organisms. For example, herbivorous animals. Herbivorous animals feeding on a plant material, that is a grass, different species of grass, and foliage from shrubs, herbs. These animals are called as herbivorous animals. That includes from different insects like grasshoppers or a variety of insects, very large number of insects that feed upon a plant material. For example, mammals, large animals, that includes deer. There are different groups or species of deer. For example, a black buck, chinkara, black buck, chinkara, spotted deer, mouse deer, Kashmir stag, Chaushinga, Barshinga, Nilgai. These are elephants, large mammal. These are some examples of mammals. Variety or different species of deers, for example, black buck, chinkara, spotted deer, mouse deer, Kashmir stag. There are large number of different species of deers. Nilgai, Chaushinga, Barshinga, they are called as herbivorous animals in case of mammals. And for example, in case of carnivorous animals, a larger carnivorous animals. For example, a tiger, lion, hyena, fox, wolf, or several species from a cat family. They are called as carnivorous animals. For example, in case of fishes, there are large number of fishes which are wild in nature. They are found in seawater body as well as in freshwater body. Then large number of different species of reptiles. That includes a different species of non-poisonous snakes and poisonous snakes. Similarly, large aquatic animals, crocodiles, for example, crocodiles. These are some examples of reptiles. Similarly, variety of insects. A very large number of species, about 70,000 different species of insects. All these animals, wild animals, are very important to maintain balance of an ecosystem. For example, in case of insects, they are useful in a pollination purpose and to increase crop yield or to increase yield of fruit plants. Insects are useful for pollination purpose. Fishes are used as a food material. They are also used in medicine. Similarly, reptiles are also useful to maintain ecological balance, keeping control of pest population. For example, to control rat population, snakes are very important. They play an important role in maintaining balance of nature. And all these another species, for example, herbivorous animals, they are also used as a food material by human being. They are used as a food material by human being. Similarly, larger animals, for example, tiger, lion, elephant, rhinoceros, they are also useful. They are also useful for several purposes. For example, a tusk is obtained from tusk, ivory, fur. They are used for various purposes. That is, there are different uses from such different group of organisms. For example, in case of birds, a vultures, kite, or a carnivorous mammal, hyena, they are useful to cleaning of environment. They feed upon dead bodies of animals in the nature. They feed on dead bodies of animals. That is, they are useful for cleaning of nature. These are various importance of wildlife. Thank you.